A Bellevue woman is warning renters about the dangers of radon after she learned of dangerously high levels in her home.
Twice, her house tested above EPA recommended limits for radon, which is an odorless, natural radioactive gas known to cause lung cancer. Reporter Megan Hahn has been following the story and tonight has this update. Megan?
Those high levels of radon, and that's why Crystal Davis wants to use her story as a cautionary tale about the importance of asking about radon levels before renting or buying a home. For the last 9 months, Crystal Davis and her family have used the basement as a play area for their 1-year-old daughter. That is until she learned the living space contains dangerous levels of radon.
Whenever I got the results, and as soon as we got up, I moved everything upstairs. So
radon is a radioactive gas which the Department of Health and Human Services says is responsible for more than 20,000 cancer-related deaths. In March, 2 separate tests of Davis's rental turned out radon levels well above the EPA recommended limit.
The response that we received from the property manager was that they have no legal responsibility to mitigate, that in the state of Nebraska, that they don't have to do anything. They don't have to let us out of our lease. They don't have to mitigate. I mean, you're subjecting an entire family and a 1-year-old baby to air that increases their risk of developing lung cancer. How is that legal? That was my response. I just couldn't believe it.
Davis says a loophole means just home buyers are informed.
If a property has been tested for radon, as well as any other environmental hazard that we regulate, those test results are to be shared with the prospective buyer at the time, of interest in the sale.
Eventually, the homeowner agreed to allow the Davis family to end their lease early. But Davis says this experience is pushing her to advocate for tougher regulations.
There needs to be legislation on this. People need to be protected because as it is, we happen to have a homeowner who was willing to eventually allow us out of our lease, but that's not going to be the case with all people. And, everyone deserves a healthy environment to live in.
Davis said she's written her state senator twice, urging legislation that would protect families against radon exposure. She said she plans to continue advocating. We reached out to the rental management company for comment. They haven't returned our calls. Reporting in studio, I'm Megan Hahn, 3 News Now.